Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Thursday, April 30th. We have quite a few things going on. First, I want to talk about Google Meet today. Today is our day to play a game. I have not picked what that game is going to be just yet, but make sure you hop on if I have not seen you yet this week. I have people who I have not seen in a couple weeks who need to hop on today. I'm going to be sending an email home to parents. So they also know that you need to be hopping on from 11 to noon. Even if you're not going to play the game, you need to hop on to be able to say hi to me so I can check in with you. And those people are Dominic, Hayden, Jackson, Austin, Oren, Darsh, and Martine. Okay, I am expecting those people to be on Google Meet today. Like I said, they don't have to play the game, but I do need them to check in because I haven't checked in with them in a couple of weeks. And I will be sending a reminder email to your parents that you need to be getting on today. Let's talk about your must-dos and your can-dos. Today we are on lesson 5. You're watching your video, you're working on your problem set for lesson 5 as you go through that. I should see you completed with lesson 6 on Zearn. For reading today, you're going to be watching a couple videos in your passion project topic on sales pitches. They're going to kind of explain to you what makes a good sales pitch. You're going to see a couple of sales pitches that are really good. I want you to take some notes in your reading notebook based on those things that you notice. What is good about that sales pitch? I'll tell you, one of the ideas of the videos that you see is a really bad idea. And surprisingly, they actually got an investment because they invested in the person, not the product. So you need to be thinking through that. Why does it make these good investments? And then the last video explains what investors are looking in when they hear a sales pitch. So you can look through those to try to get some ideas of what you're thinking for your sales pitch, kind of what makes a good sales pitch, what kind of things might be interesting to go along with your product. We have our word study test today, which is in Spelling City. Remember, the expectation is that you're getting 80% or higher on both the vocabulary and the spelling test in order to move on. If you are still on my first sort and you are not getting 80% or higher, then you and I are going to have a conversation, and we're going to get on separately on a separate Google Meet next week and talk about what we need to do to help you get there. You have your Thursday letter today on Flipgrid. Make sure that you are following that link that I provided in Google Classroom to be able to help you. Also, under e-learning, there is a question for you that I need everyone to answer today, tomorrow at the latest. So I got talking to Mrs. Guyant and our ASD teachers about our buddies and how much they miss us. And we have kind of come up with an idea to be able to get our buddies to be able to see your faces and be able to connect because they miss you guys and you know that we miss them too. And so we are going to be, they asked us to do some read alouds for them. So think about like when we sit on the carpet and I read you our first chapter Friday, right? That would be a read aloud. Go back to kindergarten, right? We're looking at picture books. So I need to know today if you have a picture book at home that you could read aloud to the kindergartners and ASD buddies. If not, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. That just means that I have to get you a picture book, you're going to be using a different program, and I just need to know that ahead of time so that way we can get the support and help from Mrs. Ignaffo that we are going to need, and I can get you the materials that you need. So all I need is a quick yes or no. What book do I have? And I want you to start thinking about, right, we don't want 20 kids reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar. So if you have a lot of picture books at home, start thinking about like, what is your first option to read? What's your second? What's your third? That way, if there is somebody who only has one picture book at home and that's the only option they have to be able to read, and it's the same as your number one, we can give it to them and you can pick another one. So we're going to be kind to everybody in class and give them the opportunity of what they need to be able to use. So I need you to answer that question also today. Our can-dos, handwriting 2 pages, typing club 10 minutes, music, PE. Remember, at the end of the day, tomorrow, your artwork needs to be completed and it needs to be submitted through the art website. There's that reminder on Google Classroom to be able to remind you about that. Your Spelling City activity should be completed. End of the day today, I'll be sending out an email that goes through all of the assignments that I'm looking for check-in this week, and whether you have completed them or not, for you to be able to plan for tomorrow and what tomorrow is going to look like. Any questions, please let me know. And I hope you all have a great day. And I will see everyone in a little bit for our game. Again, remember Google Meet 11 to noon today.